I'm just really excited. I'm lucky to be here and to have been drafted here last year, and for this franchise to put so many great resources in.
The internet is erupting with a rumor wild enough to shake the WNBA, claiming Caitlin Clark is leaving the Indiana Fever because Sophie Cunningham was supposedly fired. Social media ran with it instantly, spinning chaos as fans argued and pointed fingers like a scandal had already been proven. But is this dramatic headline even real, or just another distraction built to stir panic? Something more complicated is unfolding in Indianapolis, and we're cutting through the chatter to show what's actually happening inside one of the league's most talked about franchises. The truth goes far beyond a fake firing. It exposes tough realities about contract pressure, franchise expectations, league politics, and the heavy spotlight placed on a generational star. So buckle up, because this story dives deeper than the rumor mill wants you to think. First, let's crush the biggest false claim. Sophie Cunningham was never fired by the Indiana Fever. She's never played for the Fever at all. Cunningham has been with the Phoenix Mercury since 2019, building her reputation as one of the WNBA's toughest, most physical defenders, someone who loves getting under an opponent's skin. So where does Caitlin Clark fit into this picture? Clark, the phenom who turned Iowa basketball into a national obsession, was drafted #1 overall in 2024 by the Fever. Cunningham wasn't her teammate. She was one of her fiercest rivals throughout the season. Their battles were intense, but the idea that Clark would leave the franchise over a firing that never happened isn't just wrong, it's impossible. The rumor exploded simply because drama always outruns truth. The entire premise falls apart the moment you understand the real relationship between these two players. This rumor, whether born from bad intentions or just the chaos machine of social media, barely scratches the surface. It exists to distract, to mislead, to pull attention away from the real drama simmering inside the Fever organization. And trust me, what's been unfolding behind those closed doors is wild enough without anyone needing to invent fake scandals. Here's where things actually get interesting, and where social media's fantasy version of events gets exposed. Far from being bitter enemies locked in some secret feud, Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are surprisingly close, bonded by genuine mutual respect. Yes, they go at each other with full force when the whistle blows. Yes, Cunningham's aggressive physical defense has pushed Clark to the edge, but off the court, completely different story. Cunningham, a battle-tested veteran who doesn't hand out praise lightly, has openly admired Clark's skill set. She's called her a generational talent, high praise from someone known for challenging everyone she faces. And their connection goes deeper than on-court respect. In interviews and playful online exchanges, Cunningham has jokingly referred to Clark as a big kid and even a dweeb, the kind of teasing that only happens between people who genuinely get along. Their friendship isn't hidden either. It plays out publicly in jokey comments, harmless trolling, and inside jokes fans can't get enough of. They've even been seen together at off-season golf events, relaxed, laughing, completely at ease. At one PGA Tour stop, they appeared in multiple photos together, clearly enjoying a break from the WNBA grind. Add teammate Lexi Hull to the mix, and fans have lovingly nicknamed the trio Tres Leches, a label that's taken on a life of its own across social media, complete with memes celebrating their chemistry. All of this makes the rumor of a Clark-Cunningham feud look ridiculous with even the slightest scrutiny. No feud, no firing, no connection to the Fever whatsoever, which means the entire narrative collapses instantly. But while that fake controversy is nothing but smoke, the Indiana Fever organization has made moves worth talking about, ruthless ones. And if you want a real shocker, a real exit that rattled the franchise and left players and fans stunned, look at what happened to DeWanna Bonner. This wasn't gossip, this wasn't speculation, this was a brutal, blindsiding reality. Bonner isn't just another name on a roster. She's a two-time WNBA champion, a four-time All-Star, and one of the league's most respected veterans. A leader, a mentor, a stabilizing force, capable of guiding a young team through turmoil. For years, she brought experience, poise, and championship DNA to every locker room she entered. Her resume speaks for itself. A decade of excellence, clutch moments, and leadership you cannot manufacture. And yet, even she wasn't safe from the Fever's internal shakeups. The kind of basketball IQ she brought to the court is the type you only develop after years competing at the absolute highest level. So what happened? In a move that blindsided just about everyone, the Fever waived DeWanna Bonner in February 2025. No press conference, no heartfelt farewell, no explanation worthy of a player with her resume. Just a sterile, one-line announcement that a two-time champion and four-time All-Star was gone. Just like that. One day she was on this roster, the next, erased, and the message from the front office couldn't have been louder. No one is safe. It didn't matter what you'd accomplished, how much respect you commanded, or what you'd meant to the franchise. If you didn't fit the new blueprint, you were disposable, period. Instantly, insiders started buzzing. Analysts and league commentators agreed the Fever were reshaping everything around Caitlin Clark, the franchise jewel, the marketing engine, the future. Leadership, veteran presence, traditional team-building strategy, collateral damage. Players across the league felt the tremor. If DeWanna Bonner wasn't safe, who could possibly feel secure? And that unease wasn't the only quake rattling the organization. Now here's where the story twists back towards Sophie Cunningham, but not in the ridiculous way the rumors tried to frame it. No, she was never on the Fever, never fired, never part of some Clark-driven purge. But her future in the WNBA, that's been a storm of its own. After the 2024 season, Cunningham's contract with the Phoenix Mercury expired, leaving her an unrestricted free agent for the first time in years. In WNBA terms, that's a pivotal crossroads, your moment to test the market, renegotiate your worth, maybe even switch teams. And Cunningham didn't hide a thing. She's been blunt, public, and unapologetic about wanting a bigger contract. This isn't ego. It isn't greed. It's the WNBA reality. Players are underpaid, especially mid-tier veterans like her. Cunningham has been one of the loudest voices calling for better pay, using interviews and social media to demand the league stop treating veteran value like a bargain bin add-on. Her most iconic moment came at a fan event, where Mercury supporters begged her to re-sign. Cunningham didn't smile politely. She didn't dodge. She fired back with 4 words that instantly became a rallying cry across the league. "Tell them to pay us." 4 words that exposed years of frustration. 4 words that put the Mercury front office, and frankly the entire WNBA, under glaring, uncomfortable scrutiny. Translation: if you want us, pay what we're worth. So while the rumor about her being fired was pure fiction, the reality is Phoenix could still lose one of its most important rotational players, not because of drama, but because of money.